Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. The universe has a message for you, something that you need to hear. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then with some clarity cards, we have the Temperance, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups. So it looks like we're putting way too much importance on money. It looks like maybe we lost a job, or we're kind of insecure. We don't know where we're going to go from here. Some of you may be feeling lost, or maybe you're stuck in a job and you don't really know how to get out of it. You keep trying to apply for other things. This might take what resonates. This might not be a job. This can be a love situation. But all these cards, what I'm getting is based off of money and materialism. But yeah, so if it's in regards to money, love, friendship, however the words resonate. But right now what I'm getting is like a really tough job situation, or a tough situation that we're in that you're trying to get out of. And you just, every time you do, you hit a roadblock. We got two cards. We got you here in the middle of the Page of Swords. And then it's like we got two cards of people running away. So it looks like you're trying to run away from something, but things just keep following you. Roadblocks, you keep hitting roadblocks. You're trying to stop running away. Or at least the universe may be sending a message, stop trying to run away and kind of face these issues that we're having. It looks like we're putting a lot of our self-worth into what it is that we do. Like, it's not, we're getting self-worth from external factors. We're not getting self-worth from inside and who we are as people, Gemini. So it looks like you're not really filling up your cup all the way because you think you need all these things in order to be worthy of love, or to be worthy of self-love, romantic love, friendship love. But it looks like we're kind of trapped here. Like, you don't, and maybe you're just too afraid to go out and try new things. You're too afraid to leave this position. But it looks like you're thinking about it. You know, you have all these options. You want to do something, but you don't know what to do. Maybe it's making you feel a little chaotic. Here with the Temperance card, it's saying that this is all about to come into balance. All these ideas that you are having in your head are, everything is going to start filtering through. Because we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you're stuck in this path. You just don't know where to go. And the Page of Swords here, mental clarity wants to find you. The universe, what I'm getting is that you need to focus, slow down, really weigh out the pros and cons. And I feel like you may be chasing things because they're not really fulfilling your soul, but you think that if you get this, it'll make you happy. But then it's like, but there's other options out there for you that you're also thinking about. And with Seven of Cups in reverse here and the Page of Swords, you need to really sit and think to yourself, what is it that's going to make you happy? What is it that's going to create longevity in your life, health-wise? Is this going to stress you out in the long term? You may get paid more. You may like this, if this is love, you may like this person's aesthetic more, but is this actually something that's fulfilling your soul? Is this really going to last long term? What is it that's going to, sorry, I didn't realize the cards were out of, there you go. Is this something that's really going to make you happy? And once you do decide to make that final decision here, once you do decide to chase what it is that you've been thinking about, all of these options that are coming to mind, when you finally decide, there is, because you will come to a decision here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to stop running from this situation. And when you do finally decide to tackle what it is that you need to tackle here, it's going to, you're going to get that security with the Five of Pentacles. You're coming out of this, I got to get more, or what if I don't get enough money to pay my bills, or what if I'm not enough this night? You're starting to come out of this mindset. Or you should be, whatever struggle we're facing here is coming to an end, but it is going to take a lot of work on your part to really bring yourself out of this hole, to bring yourself out of this mess or this situation. But you need to put work into it. You know, nothing's easy here. maybe you were trying to take shortcuts with the Two of Wands. Maybe you thought if you just quickly did this, something else will happen. But no, you have to put real work into it. And it looks like you are ready to make that decision to put work into this. But I feel like once you start putting work into it, you're going to get right back into that mental, that mindset of like, oh, this isn't enough. Like, I don't feel worthy. I need more. I need to do something else. And the universe is saying we gotta stop. We gotta just focus on fulfilling our soul. The King of Cups here. So instead of focusing on money, what I'm getting here is you need to focus on your mental health, being mature, being strong in who you are. Really, just more focus on self growth and the inner self growth. Use more like compassion towards yourself and towards how you see your self-worth, because I'm just getting there's a lot of you need more in order to feel worthy. The King of Cups doesn't need more. The King of Cups knows that he is worthy and he already has what he needs, and the universe keeps providing what exactly all of his needs are. He trusts in himself to gain what it is that he needs. And so instead of beating yourself up, you got to be like the King of Cups and be strong, we just got to reshift our focus with the Page of Swords too, with mental clarity, and Seven of Cups reversed. We just got to shift our focus from money, because it looks like, because this situation that's happening now for some of you, it's really weighing you down emotionally. You're putting a lot of heavy burden on yourself because you think you should be moving further in life, but you're not. You're kind of just taking one step forward, 3 steps back. And it's just really, you're putting on too much emotional weight here. Balance wants to come. You need to find balance within this Two of Wands of you being confused and not making a decision. We need to really refocus, and we got to almost take on a new path. And the Page of Swords is inviting you. If you've been thinking about taking a new path, take that new path. Because whatever is happening here it's not giving you any type of joy or happiness or fulfillment. And I think maybe some of you may be staying in this situation because it does make you feel financially secured, or maybe financially secured. No, like I'm getting, like some of you you guys are just too afraid to move on from this situation. But we need to move on if we're really wanting to find fulfillment here. And it is going to take work, but it looks like this struggle is coming to an end. Let's pull some more cards here. What else do we need to know? What's going to help make the decision? Let's see. How do we start making the right decision? The Tower. Yeah, we need to see, look, change is inevitable. Change is going to happen, and you have to trust yourself. The King of Cups here. You have to be strong in this situation, because I feel like it's going to start feeling good at first. You're going to enjoy putting all this hard work in, and then insecurities are going to come in. And we need to stop with that insecurities. We need to leave it in the past with this Tower card. So big change is coming your way. For some of you, it can be finance, love, friendship, or just whatever situation it could be, whatever resonates with you. A Tower moment is happening. This heaviness, this emotional burden that you may be facing, looks like it is going to come to an end once we shift our focus, we refine balance, and we really go into our soul and figure out what it is that's going to bring that fulfillment. And let's see. So don't be afraid, Geminis, because there's a lot of fear here too that this change is going to happen, and you guys are going to be like, oh my goodness, what do I do now? Don't worry, you have what it takes to make the right decision for you. Don't focus so much on money. Focus on what's going to bring happiness. Okay, and then we got the King of Cups in reverse. We got the King of Cups. So I think, yeah, there's just a lot of anxiety. It's like almost like, where am I going to get the next dollar? Where am I going to get this? So what I'm getting is that this situation that you're in, because I do feel like this is a life lesson from the universe with these cards. I feel like what's happening is that this is whatever the situation may be, it's, and this change is happening because we need to level up, we need to mature. It looks like the universe is kind of pushing you into this situation, so that way we kind of grow up. That's what I keep hearing in my head is like, we got to grow up. We got to change our mindset around what you thought was how you are thinking now needs to, how do I say it? Like, we need to change our mindset around in order for us, because I feel like you just aren't thinking properly about this situation, and that's why there's a lot of confusion and fear. But I think what's happening in this Tower moment is going to turn this King of Cups reverse into the King of Cups upright. So right now you may be a little too immature, or you just don't have enough logic, or you don't have enough information, you don't have enough life lessons to really process what's happening. And I feel like this is bringing out a lot of insecurities in you. And so this is all happening so we can learn this lesson, so we can mature, so we can be the person who we need to be for ourselves to get us out of situations like these and not put ourselves in these. Maybe you're doing too much for other people and you couldn't focus on yourself. So this is a life lesson to really start focusing on yourself and self-care and how you need to show up for yourself. Too many cards came out. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, Eight of Pentacles. The universe is saying work, 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 work. To focus on yourself and put a lot of work into yourself, into your life, into your situation. We've got the Eight of Pentacles twice with the King of Cups. The message has never been more clear, Geminis. You need to hear this. This is a time we just got to grow up. We got to really, really focus in your life. And for some of you, this may feel really overwhelming. A balance is going to happen, but we need to shift our focus. And let's see. Because you already have been thinking about this, it looks like. For some of you, it looks like you guys have already been thinking about a new path, a new way of life. You're tired of living how you've been living. You're tired of living in fear all the time and all these anxieties and all these like, woe is me, what do I do? And so now you're ready to get out of it, but you're not sure how to get out of it. And this might be making you feel emotional. You may be doing things little reckless things here and there. For some of you, it may look like because you just don't know what decision to make. And so all these small decisions that you're making are little life lessons that are helping you mature. You're learning from these lessons. You are putting the work into yourself and you are making choices. And that you're happy that you're making choices. It makes you feel like you're actually doing something good. But you still have a lot of insecurities. And I think once we continue learning these tiny little lessons that for the Page of Wands in reverse, all these choices you're trying to make, even though they're not working out, they still are teaching you something. And that's going to lead to more emotional maturity. All right, Geminis, if the camera looks different, it's because my old one died and I'm using my camera that I use for photography. But let's go ahead and continue this reading because I don't want to go get new batteries because I don't want to lose what we got going on here. This camera's way better. I should honestly use this for my readings, but sometimes when I record, it just randomly stops recording. So the other camera's a little bit more trusted. But yeah, so anyway, so where were we? So yeah, so putting hard work. All these little things that you're running into are just all life lessons. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, just remind yourself here in this new perspective, this new path, that a new path is trying to find you, and it is going to overwhelm you because there's going to be so many options. But you're going to know which one. You're going to sit with yourself and you're going to debate with yourself which one is going to be the best for you in long term. We need to stop thinking so much about money and we need to think about fulfillment and happiness and what's going to feed our soul. You're so worried about financial security and what other people are going to think of you, stuff like that. And we need to change from this mindset. We need to grow up from this. I think this is the universe is trying to tell you, we need to stop worrying about this because it's honestly making you sick. We need to realize that money isn't everything. Let's see what we got to learn about ourselves, because a lot of this is just about your mental state and how you view your self-worth. So let's see what we need to work on. Rejection. I open myself up with insurance to the outside world. So yeah, so I think what I'm getting here, especially with these cards, is that you're just so afraid of rejection. You're so afraid of being hurt and that people aren't going to see your self-worth. But you don't even see your self-worth. That's the sad thing here. We got to put work into our lives. I feel like you just expect things to kind of come your way. You expect things to happen. But we really need to dedicate ourselves to something. I feel like there might be like something that you know how to do here. You have skills and you need to use these skills to get yourself out of this situation. Don't be afraid of rejection. If you're going on job interviews and stuff like that, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get rejected, but something is happening. A life-changing experience is happening, and I think that's why you have a lot of overwhelmness feelings, because you want to already be stable. But in order to be stable, we have to put work. And I think how we're seeing this situation is from a very, like, you just don't have enough life experience really to, I want to be careful. Let me pull a card. It's like there's just, I got these two. All right, narcissistic faults. I soothe my inner pain. And duality, I create a new inner balance. Okay, so what I'm getting here is like you just expect so much from yourself, and you kind of like harp on yourself when you don't get what it is that you want. I think you think that you have confidence here, like you think you're good enough for things, you're good enough for whatever it is that you might be trying to chase, or you're whatever it is that you're trying to chase. It looks like you're telling yourself you're good enough, but you haven't really put the hard enough effort into it. It looks like this confidence is coming from almost like you're trying to hide your insecurities from yourself, so you're lying to yourself, which could be why you're put into these situations where things aren't working out, because you're not accepting your insecurities, because you have this mindset, this view of like, no, I need to be better than everyone, and which is with Two of Pentacles in reverse here too. I'm getting like you feel like you need to be better than everyone. And in order for you to feel happiness, it doesn't necessarily need to be money. You need to feel like you're better than people. And so the duality here, the inner balance, it's like you don't need to be better than other people in order to actually be happy. I think that all this like confusion and all this overwhelmness is happening for you to realize, you do go through struggles too, like you are actually a person, and you need to balance out this confidence with, I'm getting to pull a card. Hold on. Ace of Cups. Yeah. So it looks like how you used to think is about to be washed over you, and you are about to get some new opportunities here that's going to create an inner balance where I think that you are going to start feeling better about yourself without needing to tell yourself that you're better than everybody else. I feel like you're actually going to find true self-worth here with the King of Cups. And with the King of Cups in reverse, I think you're getting rid of this, I don't want to say narcissistic, but you're getting rid of this false confidence, and you're actually about to start building you're about to build real confidence that doesn't require you thinking about the insecurities of other people, or how you're better than somebody else because of this and that, whatever it is. You're going to get a new mindset where you're actually like, I'm actually just confident with myself because I like myself. I don't need to mentally tear other people down. Some of you could have been bullies in the past, and this is life telling you, hey, we're no longer going to do that. And so new beginning is coming your way, and there is a lot of trust in yourself, and it's going to take a lot of hard work, but it's all going to be worth it. I think you're going to find yourself more in a stable mindset when you continue to put this hard work inside yourself and outside yourself, because I'm getting your life situation that with this change that's happening, that's coming your way, is going to require you to really just get your shit together, essentially, to get your shit together and grow up. But yeah, Gemini, that is your reading. If that resonated with you, please go ahead and leave a message or leave a comment, let me know. Go ahead and follow along for more readings. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who listens, and I hope this reading finds you well. Have a good one.